Hey, my YouTube family. I've got my apron on. I had one of my sweet little followers, little ladies, asked if she'd like to see how I buy groceries sometime and how I cook. Well, I showed some groceries that I bought the other night, and now you're going to sort of have to watch me cook. I'm making a cabbage soup with sausage, hamburger. Never done that in my life. I don't cook by recipe. I just cook the way I think it might taste. And my grandson made a broccoli potato soup the other night and put kale in it. And I'm telling you, that was delicious. I'd never heard of that before. But he did good. So I'm going to put a little bit of turnip greens in this soup too. Onions, green peppers, collard or turnip greens. Let's see. Collard greens. Maybe some tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and hamburger and sausage. Grease, a little bit of oil, a little bit of grease. So we'll get on it. And if you hear some music in the background, I will tell you what that channel is, because I didn't write that music, and that's not me playing on a recorder or something. I just wanted to hear some love music. Yeah, love music. I bought this I love this. And if you do a lot of cooking, you ought to get you one. It's just simple, easy to clean up. It came with several blades, but I use this blade over and over and over. I use that blade. Well, here's another blade. Well, no, that pushes down on that. I use that blade, but it's got a bunch of blades to it. Here's my cabbage. I've already got my sausage in here. Oh, I was going to put my hamburger in here.
Reese's meets Oreo. Now you can eat our Reese's Oreo cups.
I'm going to let that fry. What I will do, I will let that fry and get brown. And then I will put a little bit of water in this. I don't want my cabbage to be soppy wet. I used to fix cabbage, boiled cabbage, and I would just cook it slapped to death. But I want that to just have a little bit of water in it. I love good fried cabbage. It's got a little brown on it, but this is going to be in some soup. So, hold on just a minute. I got to wash my hands. I pulled that up a little closer. Maybe that will help. I use this. You see that? That's really to mix flour. And you push it down, you may have one. But I've got a big black thing that chops your meat up, but I couldn't find it. Well, it's right over there in the grinder, but I'm going to use this. And it does a good job. It goes, and it's breaking this up real good. I wish I could show you. I'm scared to pick it up. I'm afraid I'll get burned. And it slips and slides, so I have to be careful in that aspect. But it's already got my hamburger already chopped to it. I don't want to have any food hung up in that, of course. I'm going to be going back and forth to the sink. Okay, while this is cooking, then I will go ahead and cut up my cabbage, and my onion, and my green pepper. This knife was a Christmas present from my youngest son. They gave me a set of knives, and this is one of them. And it is fabulous. It is so nice. There was about 3 of these. You know, different sizes. size that it will be. We'll see how small it cuts it. I'm very sure what happened when I ordered one a long time ago from Sheen. There you go. You have to press a lot of pressure sometimes. And they only sent me, you know, they'll time me like you're going to do slaw. That's all they sent me. So, I ordered this from Temu. And I like it. It's quick and it's fast. And some people say, but that, if you get too much at one time, it's not going to cut it. That's what I've done here. There you go. That took it down. I'll show you what I have so far. I'm sloppy, you all, when I cook. Do you all like the core? My husband used to love to eat the core, raw core of cabbage. I just have to get every little bit. Can't stand to waste. I've got another half of a head there, and I might just make some slaw another night. You like slaw? You all like slaw? Oh, I love it. After church yesterday, I went to Captain D's. I'm just going to tell you, it was pitiful. I got the catfish. It's a special they're running. I got the catfish and the shrimp with a side order of slaw or fries. Well, I got the slaw, and I love their slaw. I like their food. You all don't, if you want your money's worth, it ended up being over $7. Absolutely over $7. Don't get that. They gave me one. I'll show you just a minute. I'll finish this size up, and I'll be through with this cabbage. This knife is, you have to be real careful with it, because it can be real dangerous like most knives, but this thing can slip and really cut your hand. I'm saying that like you're going to be using it. It's me that better be careful, isn't it? Alright, there's the cabbage. Now we'll start on the onion. Let me stir this up a little bit. I'll go get me some water, put in it. Gotta put my salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, maybe some butter. I'm just gonna let this sort of simmer like this at first. Let that oil get that real good and seasoned. Then I go get my water. This is what I use for oil. Get it at Ollie's, pure Corolla oil. Like I told you, I'm sloppy. Green pepper. It's a big one. Got 3 of these at Ollie's for about $3, I think. I love the flavor that green pepper gives something. Ooh, I like to done it, you all. I cut myself. Sure did. Isn't that nice? Quick. I like just a taste. I'm not sure. I think that's all I'm going to put of that. This is my onion. I'm making a mess, that's for sure. I usually clean up after myself as I go. As you can see, I have a very small kitchen, always have. Back in the 70s, 74, 75, when they were building houses, they built small kitchens. And like I've told you all several times, my husband built this house. And it's got good bones. But I need probably now with the price of everything, I probably need about $70,000 worth of work to it. That would get it back to basically where it was in 74. I do want a new kitchen though. I want a new kitchen floor where my refrigerator sits. The floor has gotten real weak. Probably rotted, the truth was known. It's been like that for years. You know, that's like when you got a mechanic's car's messed up, a builder's house that needs painting or repairing, a fisherman family never has fish, whatever. Whatever the profession is, that end goes sort of lacking. Now, I love cooked onion. I love onion. But onion doesn't like me if it's not cooked. It really can make me sick to my stomach. So I'm going to start cleaning up. I'm going to put this on hold for just a second. Hey. Okay, I'm going to put some water. Not a whole lot. Here's my tomatoes. Got these from Ollie's. Organic diced tomatoes. They look good. They got some black stuff in them. I think that's supposed to be in it. I hope it's supposed to be in it. I love tomatoes like that. I can just put them in a bowl, warm them up. I love whole tomatoes. Excuse me just a second. And I don't know about this. Some people say butter and soup. I'm fixing to put this whole thing in there. I may have to end up giving this to the dog. And then when I do, Lulu probably won't eat it either. But here's my salt and pepper. I bought these from Temu a long time ago. They're so nice and they got the holes are big enough. This is salt, but I've got pepper in it. But this is ground pepper. It's got both sides. I don't want that side. It's got the holes. Ooh, one day I put pepper in something, you all, and I put too much. This is garlic. Oh, it was awful. I couldn't eat it. I don't put much garlic. Okay, now here's salt, which it says pepper on the thing. I don't like a lot of, I bet when I have company, just about, I do not salt things much. I let my company salt their own. And I know that a lot of times it's best to season while you're cooking, let it all cook in there together, but I just can't stand something too salty. I just can't hold it there. And you all got hungry? You know what that is? That's not the riddle, that's bread. And it's horrible what I've started doing. But I eat from 3, sometimes to 7 to 8 slices of bread a day. Careful. And what I do, I get so hungry, I don't ever know exactly what I want to eat. So, I just go to the refrigerator. I keep my bread in the refrigerator. I'm putting this up. I go and grab me a slice of bread. Let me get me a good spoon. Wood spoon. I bought that from Aldi's. You know, I'm not particular. I'll grab up anything I find. And I'll be honest with you, I am not looking for this to taste real good. I used to be a pretty good cook when my husband was alive and my kids were a little, and we all lived here together. I cooked breakfast every morning. Of course, the kids were at school. I was working. I didn't have to cook lunch except Saturday. Then Sunday we had a full course meal, usually a meat and 2 vegetables. And some of the years that my kids growing up, I would make a list and go to the grocery store and buy what I wanted for the week, plan my meal, and that's what I buy, like hamburgers and 2 vegetables. Never had steak, you all. Never did have. I don't ever remember growing up. I never had steak growing up. Never. I didn't know what steak was. I didn't know what seafood was. I really didn't. My mother didn't buy a lot of fruit. And all this was left up to my mom. Daddy worked 8 and 16 hours a shift all the time. And so that part was left up to Mother. And then when Gail and I got 6th grade, 7th grade and on up, then the cooking was left to us and a lot of the housekeeping, because Mother went back to school and studied nursing and became a nurse. Excuse me just a second, I gotta put this up. I had to put up as I get out. I had to learn that in this little kitchen because I wouldn't have had any room if I hadn't have done it. So that's it for right now. This is going to simmer. I'm just going to let it sit here and simmer. I do have some chicken broth I bought somewhere, and I'm going to put a little bit of that in it. I got that at Dollar Tree. You know, you get the little pint-sized broth. So, y'all cross your fingers that it tastes okay. Just gonna be me eating it. Might be Lulu. Might be Lulu eating it. I know she'll stick her nose up at it. So, anyway, we'll see in a little while how it's gonna turn out. I love you all. Bye.